7 hiring mistakes that cost companies millions and how to fix them. Hi everyone, I'm Chiraz Kelly and welcome back to the channel. If you've ever been part of a hiring process that went wrong, a new hire who looked great on paper but didn't work out, or a position that stayed open way too long, you already know how costly hiring mistakes can be. Today, we're going to talk about the hidden traps that silently drain company budgets, frustrate teams, and slow down growth. These are the 7 most common hiring mistakes companies make, the ones that can cost millions of dollars every single year, and more importantly, I'll share exactly how to fix them. So whether you're a recruiter, a hiring manager, or a business owner trying to build a stronger team, this episode will help you hire smarter, save money, and protect your company's culture. Let's get right into it. Hiring too fast, the "we need someone now" trap. In a competitive market, speed feels essential. A role opens, pressure builds, and hiring managers rush to fill the seat. But when speed replaces strategy, mistakes happen. Rushed hiring often skips critical steps like culture assessment, reference checks, or skill validation. That urgency can result in someone who looks right on paper but performs poorly in reality. The fix: slow down to speed up, define success before posting the job, ask, what will success look like for this role 6 months from now? Then build your interview and evaluation process around those outcomes. AI screening tools can help filter candidates efficiently, but final judgment should always include human insight. Remember, the cost of a bad hire is always higher than the cost of an extra week spent choosing wisely. 2. Ignoring cultural fit and values. Skills can be trained, but attitude and alignment can't. One of the biggest hiring errors companies make is focusing solely on technical ability while overlooking cultural fit. When a new hire doesn't align with company values, tension spreads quickly. It affects collaboration, motivation, and even customer experience. The fix: incorporate values into your interview framework. Ask behavior-based questions like, tell me about a time you had to make a tough, ethical decision at work. Also, involve potential teammates in the interview process. They'll catch red flags that leadership might miss. Hiring for cultural fit doesn't mean hiring people who all think the same. It means hiring people who believe in the same mission, even if they bring diverse perspectives. 3. Overvaluing resumes and credentials. A polished resume can impress, but it doesn't guarantee performance. Many companies still rely too heavily on paper qualifications and past job titles. This leads to resume bias, where hiring managers choose someone who looks perfect on paper but lacks adaptability or real-world problem-solving ability. The fix: shift focus from experience to capability. Use skill assessments, case studies, or short project simulations to evaluate how candidates think and perform. Data from companies like Google and Deloitte shows that skills-based hiring reduces turnover and improves team performance. Credentials show where someone has been. Skills show where they can go. 4. Not training interviewers. Here's a truth few admit. Most hiring managers aren't trained to interview effectively. They rely on gut feelings, leading questions, or surface-level impressions. That often leads to bias or missed insights. Unstructured interviews can cost companies millions by hiring the wrong people or rejecting the right ones. The fix: train every interviewer, even senior leaders, in structured interview techniques. Use consistent scoring rubrics and clear behavioral questions. For example, describe a time you had to deliver under extreme pressure. What did you do? Structured interviews improve accuracy by nearly 50% compared to unstructured ones. Better questions lead to better hires and less guesswork. 5. Overlooking the candidate experience. Many companies forget that candidates are also potential customers, brand ambassadors, and future hires. A poor candidate experience, slow responses, unclear communication, or robotic rejection, emails damages reputation. In competitive industries, that's a silent killer. The fix: treat every applicant as if they were already part of your brand. Use automation to maintain communication, but personalize it. Send clear timelines and feedback after interviews. Even when candidates don't get the job, they should walk away respecting the company. A great hiring experience strengthens your employer brand and attracts better talent next time. 6. Ignoring diversity and inclusion. Homogeneous hiring is a silent profit killer. When teams look, think, and act the same, innovation drops. Studies from McKinsey show that diverse companies outperform others by up to 35% in profitability. Yet, many hiring processes unintentionally filter out diversity through biased language in job descriptions or narrow candidate sourcing. The fix: audit your hiring funnel for bias. Use neutral language tools when writing job ads. Diversify your sourcing platforms and train recruiters on unconscious bias. Also, measure diversity outcomes, not just intentions. Inclusive hiring isn't about ticking boxes, it's about creating teams that reflect real-world perspectives. 7. Failing to use data in hiring decisions. Even in 2025, many hiring decisions still rely on intuition, but gut feelings don't scale and they don't predict performance accurately. Ignoring recruitment analytics means missing critical insights, like where your best hires come from, which roles have the highest turnover, or how long it really takes to fill key positions. The fix: adopt data-driven recruiting. Track metrics such as time to hire, cost per hire, quality of hire, and source effectiveness. Use predictive analytics to forecast which candidates are most likely to succeed based on previous hiring patterns. Data doesn't replace human judgment, it enhances it. It helps hiring managers move from guessing to knowing. Bonus mistake: not retaining what you hire. Hiring doesn't end when an offer letter is signed. Many companies invest months finding the right person, only to lose them within the first year due to poor onboarding or lack of career development. The fix: onboarding should be more than paperwork. It's about connection, clarity, and culture. Give new hires a clear path, early wins, and mentorship opportunities. Retention begins on day one, not after someone resigns. Conclusion: from cost to competitive edge, hiring mistakes are expensive, not just financially, but emotionally and culturally. A single poor decision can ripple through an organization, costing up to 3 times an employee's salary in lost productivity and rehiring costs. But when companies take hiring seriously, building structured, data-driven, and inclusive processes, they turn recruitment into a competitive advantage. So, as you plan your next hire, remember, don't rush, don't assume, don't guess. Hire with clarity, empathy, and data, and you'll not only save millions, you'll build a team that drives your company's future.